Hi, welcome to Susan's Vintage Life, Beauty and More. And I'm Susan. And today I thought I'd talk a little bit about skincare. Um, my skin has not been looking like it had been for a while. I actually think it was looking better. I quit using Retin-A, I quit using vitamin C. And I didn't do these things just because I didn't believe they worked. I did them because it made my life easier to not have to worry about the peeling. When I was running to the hospital with my husband and stuff, it just, the peeling and the sensitivity and all that, I just didn't need to deal with. So I didn't. It's that simple. There wasn't a whole lot of me time, and there wasn't a whole lot of, consideration for anything other than looking decent to get out the door. So with that being said, my skin really looked bad, and plus I wasn't eating right. I'm just starting to start eating better. It was recommended after my own lymphoma that I start eating more plant-based diet. She didn't want me to go completely plant-based, but she wanted me to increase my plant-based diet, which I have been doing. I probably only eat 2 to 3 meals with meat per week. 2 to 3 is probably about the maximum. The rest of the time I do stay pretty much vegetarian. However, I do eat fish with that, and I do eat eggs and dairy, all those things. Vegetarian, certainly not vegan. At this point anyway. But I wasn't drinking enough water because if I had to be on the run, I didn't want to have to, well, you know why you don't drink water. So I didn't want to do those things, so that my skin really paid for it. And my skin was really looking bad, lackluster. My wrinkles were deeper, and just everything. Around my eyes was really dark. So I've looked at my skincare routine, and I had been using all IT products. Now I can't blame IT products for the way my skin looked, because it had more to do with lifestyle neglect than skincare issues, and probably also neglecting to use the skincare. But up until that point, up until recently, I had been using the Confidence Cleanser, the Miracle Water. I use the gel during the day under makeup, and I use the Confidence in a cream at night. Actually, my skin's been so dry I've had to use the cream even during the day. And the Secret Sauce at night I've been using. And the neck cream and the eye cream. That's been my routine probably for the last 8 months. And I was really due for a auto delivery from QVC on all these products, which I stopped for a minute because I had tried some things that I got in my BoxyCharm and in the Sephora Play Box, which were from Pharmacy. And I love this Clean Bee cleaner. I love this that I got in my Sephora box. It's the Green Clean for taking off makeup. And this I've used between play boxes and other places. I only get right now only BoxyCharm and Sephora. But the Sleep Tight from Pharmacy, they're all pharmacy products. And this one came in a BoxyCharm, the Honeymoon Glow, and it works wonderfully to help take off that peeling from the Retin-A. I don't use it often because I don't want to, they say it's not good to exfoliate too much either, so I don't do that. But I also did buy a little bit more of these things. I stopped my auto delivery on these temporarily till I see what I want to do. And I bought this. This was a special at Sephora. It's kind of a Try Me set, and I bought it during the VIB sale. And it has the honey drop, it has the Sleep Tight, which I've been using, and the honey potion, and the Green Clean. And so I'm going to try using these things for a couple months and see what happens. I also do use Retin-A, and I've gone back to using vitamin C to help some brightening. I had stopped using that too. I don't know why. It just, I can't actually say why I did all the certain things I did. I just tried to make things easier and the process easier to get ready and out the door. But I'm back to using, again, the Retin-A and the vitamin C. So I just wanted to let you know that's the update. That's where my skincare has been. I'm certainly, I never forget sunscreen. I use the Hawaiian, I forget the name of it, but I use the SPF that's, I think it's mineral based. It's not chemically based. But anyway, so that's my kind of where I am with skincare. I'm hoping this will all make a difference. I still will continue to use this because I love this product, the Miracle Water. And I might do a little mixing and matching depending on what I need. Typically what I've done with my skin in the past is looked at what the situation was and adjusted from there, whether I needed exfoliation, whether I needed more moisture, depending on whatever I needed, that's what I would do. So I'll let you know how all this goes as we move forward. But I thought today I'd talk a little bit about skincare because I don't think I've done that much. Okay. I don't know what else to say. I'm hoping that my skin will look better because right now it kind of looks dull and lifeless. So we'll try to see if it makes a difference. And that's all. So let's move to my my vintage part of this vintage segment. And what I have for you today is Damascene jewelry, or Damasquenato jewelry, whatever that you've heard it called. It's predominantly was made in Toledo, Spain. Other countries are replicating it now too. Please excuse my dog. I don't know why he's barking, but he is. Okay, and Damasquenato jewelry started in Spain, and it was named Damasquenato or Damascene because it reminded everybody of the damask fabricing that had the swirls and the stuff in it. And oh, that's good, everything's falling apart. But anyway, here we go with the Damascene necklace. And it's marked from Spain. And this has been around. My Aunt Nana wore this when I was a child, and I'm 64. So I know it's been around a long time. She wore it with this bracelet and these earrings. And she also had this pin, but she always had this on her coat. She always had a pin on her coat. And I always loved this. I've collected more throughout the years that I'll show you at another time. But just so you know what the process is, what it is it starts out with steel that they subject to high heat to make it turn completely black. It is not enameled as somebody might think. And then they add the gold and add the gold and the silver overlay in the pattern design. But the background is not enameled. It is steel that's been submitted to heat and then polished to make it for it to look like it's enameled. Okay, and it really is exquisite patterns in here. I don't know if you can see this very well. I think you get a better look at the necklace. The necklace you can see a little bit better. I'll pull this down a little bit. But it's always been a favorite kind of jewelry for me. It's always been something I really liked and admired. And I've collected several pieces throughout my time too. But I really do love it. It's different than cloisonné, which is enameled. But again, it's considered from the Art Deco phase. It's around the 1940s, 50s is when it started. More countries are doing it now. There's some in Japan. You'll find there's also one of the silver companies in the United States also has done some. But they do theirs with rose gold and silver, which is what the standout is with the presence of the rose gold or the coppery color. That, you know, is made in the United States by, it's a silversmith, and I can't think of the name. But it's not anything I'm interested in. It's more modern looking. It's not, doesn't have that old look to it. Okay, and I really enjoy it. I guess most of my loves in jewelry and antique jewelry have to do with the Art Deco phase, Art Deco style, anything that has that filigree-ish look. And that's all I have for you today. I did want to do a couple shout outs. I want to do a couple congratulations. Congratulations to Monica of Monica's Beauty and Lifestyle. Used to be Monica McGillicuddy. She just reached 10,000. She's been a great mentor to me. Always is available if I have questions or things I want to know about. She's just wonderful, and she has a great channel. So if you're not familiar with Monica, please go check her out. 10,000 people think she's worth subscribing to, so that's the true testimony. And then I have another shout out for a channel that's more my size, actually bigger than me, but it's Jan from New York Saves Money. I love Jan. Jan talks about easy ways to save money, cutting a few pennies there and cutting a few dollars there. And she reminds me of my dad, who used to say, if you watch the pennies, the dollars will take care of themselves. And Jan just has some wonderful ideas. She's got a wonderful sense of humor, and I really enjoy her channel. Her videos aren't real long, so you can watch Jan in a few minutes. And Jan just hit, she surpassed, but she hit 200 and surpassed it now. But I wanted to do a shout out and a congratulations to Jan. I'm going to mention probably an old channel and a new channel, somebody who's established and somebody who's new on each of my videos. I want to speak to the people who have helped me learn and help mentor me. If not did nothing else but provided a great example. Like Natalie, the Beauty Diva, I will always mention her because she's been a great advisor to me too. But I will also mention somebody who's new like myself to help them gain some notoriety. Maybe between my viewers, my subscribers, and their subscribers, we can help each other grow. And also, I'm pointing you into a direction of a good thing. That's pretty much all I have for today, folks. I'm really working on my channel. I'm taking some classes on editing, some classes on filming. I'm making good use of the Apple Store availability. And I thank you. Please give me a thumbs up. Please comment. And if you haven't, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And if you'd help my channel grow by sharing it with somebody that you think might enjoy it too, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you, and have a great week.